Hello, dear students. In our today's session, we are going to discuss about the concept of social media marketing. What are the different aspects of social media marketing? How to use social media marketing? And what are the different advantages of using the social media marketing? So this will be an introduction session of our social media. Okay, let's begin our topic of discussion. So first of all, what's exactly is social media? Now, if you see, there will be a lot of different definitions. If you go to Wikipedia, you will find a technical definition. If you go to some other marketing website, you may find another technical definition of social media marketing. But I tried to, make a definition which I feel is, according to me, the best way to explain the social media. Because see, social media is not just a marketing platform. This is, as per my understanding, it's a medium to engage with customers and build relationship. Okay, now I agree that we consider social media as a marketing. It's a marketing platform, that's for sure. But apart from marketing platform, social media is one of the best way to engage and reconnect with your customers, and also in many cases, retain the existing customers, and also increase the brand loyalty from the customers with the help of social media marketing. So let's understand that how do we implement this concept? What are the different aspects we follow in this strategy? The basic strategy we follow in social media marketing is, and this term is actually coined by Gary Vaynerchuk. So Gary he explained about this strategy in simple terms in his book as well. So he says that social media strategy is give and take. In the sense, in social media, what we are trying to do is we were trying to give something to the audience. We are trying to give something to the customers. So once we give something, all right, one, two, three times, then we are expecting something back from the audiences. So in other words, if you take PPC and SEO, it's actually a single dimensional strategy where what we are trying to always do is in SEO, I want to rank. That's it. I don't want to do any other stuff. I want the ranking. In PPC, I want the customers on my website. From there, I want to do the sales. But when we talk about social media, it's not only about sales. It's not only about how many visitors we have got. It is also about the other part of our equation, that is customer. Like how many customers are engaging with us, how many customers are how many customers are being retained by our company, how many customers are ordering the product again. So that aspect where we try to build up that customer loyalty and relationship. So that is what social media is all about. So which is building relationship, and then keeping that particular relationship in contact, in touch, with the help of social media marketing platform. So I hope you understood the basic idea of the social media. Now let's go into the next aspect of the social media marketing, that is about the various mediums in which we have, which are available in our social media platform. Now this term poem is being coined by Google. And what exactly is the word poem? It means it's a full form for the word paid, owned, earned media. Now, what do you mean by paid, owned, earned media? You see, any advertising which we do can be differentiated into three types. Okay, it can be either owned media, it can be either paid media, or it can be either earned media. Let me give you an example. If I create a Facebook page, or if I create a YouTube page, that's basically an owned media, because whatever I write in that, whatever I am posting in that, it's all under my control. Which means that YouTube, even if a YouTube channel, you see, it's actually a own media. Why? Because I'm the owner of that particular channel, I'm the owner of that particular page. What is going to be posted, what is going not to be posted, it's all decided by me. That's called as an own media. So your social media accounts, your website, all that comes under owned media. That's the first option. Number two, what is paid media? Now, if you see in YouTube, you see a lot of times there are advertisements on YouTube. If you check Facebook, in a lot of Facebook post, you will see so many companies do the advertisement, right? So that is nothing but paid media. In paid media, what happens, a brand or a company or an individual, they want to utilize the digital strategies, they want to get the benefits of the digital strategies, but by using certain kind of payment to that respective network. See, in Facebook, if you want to use paid media, we can do a boost post campaign, we can do a likes campaign, we can do a conversions campaign. There are so many options. So what is paid media is, it is actually not 100% controlled by us only, because it also depends on the network also. So we will make the payment, but the network will have certain conditions and some predefined rules and regulations which we have to follow, and then our ad will be published on that network. That is a paid medium in your digital marketing. And what is the third option is earned media. Now this is the most powerful media. If you want to grow your business with earned media, we can grow it very fast. Now let me explain you what is earned media. I'm sure that many of you who watches this video, right, you may have shared some video of our web trainings academy, you may have shared on Facebook, you may have shared on Twitter, or somewhere you have mentioned about us. That is possible, all right? Or now you're watching this video, it is possible that if you like the video, if you like the way our training is, it's possible that you will share this video on your timeline, correct? Now it's not owned by us. Now when you are sharing this, that particular piece of content, you are owning it, in the sense you are sharing our existing content, means you are creating a replica of that content. Now what you write while you are sharing, it all depends on you. You can write good or you can write bad, whatever it may be the statement, it's under your control. But you are doing it for free of cost. You're not charging anything to me, or any network is not asking any payment for that post of content. So that comes under earned media. Now here you have to understand this. See, our entire goal of social media strategy is own something, all right? Maybe a page, maybe a Facebook page, maybe a Twitter page, YouTube page, whatever it may be, own it and regularly put a lot of content, lot of quality content, lot of information for the benefit of the consumer. Then that we are doing it. After that, if required, we will do the paid advertising. In Facebook, we can do the paid advertising. In YouTube, we can do the paid advertising. Now, once you complete with that, once your own media has been promoted, now you wait for the customers, consumers to see your content, and then they will do the sharing for you. So, and I would tell you, one of the most effective way of increasing the brand awareness is when people start sharing your content, when people start, updating your post, updating about your company on their Facebook post, on their Twitter tweets, on their YouTube channels. If they start writing about you, posting about you, then automatically that comes under earned media. So I hope you understood that three aspects. So social media marketing will help you in all the three segments. Social media marketing will help you in earned media. Sorry, it will help you in own media. Then it will help you in paid media, and also it will help in your earned media. That's the reason I say that social media is such an important marketing aspect of the any business, that it connects all the other aspects together, so that people can able to see your brand, people can able to see the trustworthiness of your brand with the help of social media. So let's go ahead and now understand more about the concept of customer journey. How does the customer go through his buying cycle? You and me are aware, and already we know that once upon a time, if you think about not too long, think about it as 10 to 15 years back, how did we bought a product, right? How did we bought a product? So you say, sir, there was no much process involved. How did we bought a product? I want to buy a watch. What I did is I go to a store, nearest local store. I ask him which is the best watch or best product in the market. I want to buy, say, one brand itself. So what happens now, when I buy the particular brand, the salesman will educate me. He will explain, this is the product, this is the best option, correct? And you say, okay, fine, I'd like to go in my budget, I will buy. That's it. Okay. Phone, any product you buy, either it's a watch, either it's a phone, either it's a laptop, you take some internal recommendations from your friend, near and dear, and you will go ahead and buy. But after the digital marketing came into play, after the growth of the digital marketing, this entire process has changed. All right, today the buyer has a very different cycle. And remember, this buying cycle is also more powerful, because it can increase a lot of visibility for your brand in this process. So here is a step-by-step procedure what we can consider. So first stage, if you see here, is a consideration stage, where a shopper will search for a product, right? It's general, right? You want to buy something, you will say best phones under so and so category. So here SEO will come into play, PPC will come into play. He's searching, he wants to know what is the best product. After he got the best product, then he would like to do some evaluation, like which one is a good brand, which has more number of shares and likes. He will look at the reviews also, because reviews is also part of social media, where you are going to check the reviews of the product. How good are the reviews? How good are the, how many people really recommend that particular product? So then they will do the evaluation. Now here is the important point for you. When a person is doing evaluation, 100% a person will look at the social media account of the company. There may be some exceptions, some brands already who is very popular, that's okay, people will not care about the online presence. But most of the cases, when you're trying to connect with the new product, definitely you look for evaluation, like, okay, how good is this? Example, generally if you want to buy a product, what we I do generally is I will look at the Facebook page, or I will look at the number of followers they have got, or number of likes they have got. And then on the product page, I would like to see the reviews they have got. Now if you take many of our students who actually join our program, they will be reading the genuine reviews which are posted on our Facebook page. They read that. Why? Because that gives an evaluation process, that yes, this institute has got so many reviews. And see, one more important thing, today user has become very smart. When they read the reviews, they will see the diversity of the reviews also. If all reviews are the similar pattern, similar concept, then user will see that there is something suspicious about the way the reviews are, right? So that's the evaluation of the user, so where the customer will definitely look at that. And then the purchase stage, and I would like to tell you one thing. Today social media has become one of the most effective way to make the user buy the product as well, with the innovation of remarketing strategy, with the innovation of targeted topic ads. All right, what is happening is most of the companies are able to even influence the user in buying a product in the purchase stage also, with the help of social media marketing. There also we will say social media marketing is very, very effective. Now the next important stage, I purchased the product, I got certain kind of you know product result, and I was satisfied with it, right? So I'll share it on my Facebook page, right? If I'm not satisfied, then also I will share it on Facebook page, meaning if I'm satisfied, I write good about it. If I'm not satisfied, I will write bad about it. In short term, in terms of that, you see the reviews on Web Trainings Academy website, that is nothing but that's a reflection of the post experience. Like once you taken our program, how did you feel? Did it answer your queries? Did it answer your did it give you the required outcome of what you are expecting? If yes, you will write a review. If no, you will again write a review, whatever it may be. That's basically where social media is again going to come into play. And then the next option is a bonding strategy, where companies and individuals get the bonding. And then the main important concept of loyalty will begin, wherein I will tell you what royalty here what loyalty here is. Basically, once a customer is connected with you and he really likes your product, right, he starts being an advocate for your brand, in the sense like, if someone asks a question, and it happens with us a lot, ask a question on Facebook group, or someone ask a question on Quora, all right? So some of our students go there and write. I'm not going to write about myself there, but some of our old students will write about us, like, I have completed the program here, this is the quality. So you will see that in every process of a buying cycle, the social media is going to definitely come into play. And I was telling you about the consideration space. Believe it, you see, the idea today is not even search engines are necessary for making the customer buy. All right, what I can actually do is, according to your interest, if I show you the right product at the right time, social media itself is getting the customer to buy the product. So most of the time we see people will buy, most of the people will buy when they are searching. That's not true. There are so many people who don't know what they want. So via their interest, I'm able to target them and show them our ad, and then they will come back and they will buy our product, or they will fill the form, so that I get the lead and I can later convert that. So that's the reality today, that in every stage, every aspect of the buying cycle, the decision cycle of the customer, buying journey, etc., we would say that yes, digital marketing and especially social media marketing is going to be very effective. So that is the reason why social media, you have to not just consider as a marketing tool. It's more than marketing tool. You can build relationship with the customer, you can build loyal customers to your brand, and that particular customers can also do a great promotion for you in the future. So we will consider that aspect as a very, very important option. Now let's move to the next aspect, and we have some basic definition here. All right. See, in general terminology, we discuss two words. Okay, SMM. We call that as social media marketing, and also in general terminology, we use the word social media optimization. What is the difference between the two? So let me read out the definition and explain you with the example. Social media marketing is a marketing technique to improve traffic and brand awareness using social sites. So in short, what is social media marketing is, example, I have a Facebook page. All right. Now what I do with the Facebook page is I post about our program, I post about our services, I post about the different updates, etc. Now all of this which is happening in my Facebook page, this all are basically social media marketing activities. If I have a YouTube channel, I'm posting on the YouTube channel, I'm engaging with the audience, I'm responding to the users comments. This all comes under social media marketing. Then what is social media optimization? Let's see the definition. Social media optimization is a process of improving the social signals in and outside the site. Now, what do you mean by that option is, see, very simple. You go and check our website, you will definitely find that sharing option. That is, I would, and I will consider that if you like the article, I want you to share on Facebook. So sharing option would be definitely there. Other option, you will be also seeing certain options of, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You see all these buttons are also integrated in the website. This is also a part of social media optimization, SMO. Sometimes you see our embedded videos from YouTube, from different places, we embed the data in our website. This is also social media optimization. And also some websites have login options with Facebook, Twitter, or Google. That is also social media optimization. So social media optimization is all about how effective is your website in terms of social signals, in terms of connectivity with the social networks. Is it easy for a customer to share the data on different networks or not? This all is basically taken care by social media optimization, and it is in the website we have to optimize, integrate all these sharing options and login options, etc., so that our marketing will be effective. So SMO and SMM has a very small difference. SMM is actually the marketing, and SMO is optimizing your website so that it runs and it works effectively on social media. I hope you understood this point as well. Now let's move on to the next topic of our discussion, and it is about statistics, stats. Generally, you know what happens, customer, right? If you ask them to do anything, they will ask you numbers, because especially clients, when I speak with the clients in meetings, they ask numbers all the time. They will ask me like, what's the result I will get from this? What's the existing user database of this account? So they are looking for numbers, right? So let's have a look at some of the social media numbers and see how effective they would be for real time. The first number we have got here is Facebook, with more than 2 billion users, which is a great number of users to target. All right, that's a great, a very, very big number. Now I can able to target in a different aspect. I will explain you how I can target, but we have a user base of 2 billion users to target on Facebook. All right, then we have YouTube, right? YouTube has around 1.5 billion active users every month are using YouTube channel. That's a great number. And again, I can able to connect with them very effectively. Then we have got Instagram with around 800 million users, and surely they will be crossing 1 billion as well. And then we have got Twitter, 330 million active users. Now I have to give a point here. Actually, registered users on Twitter are more than a billion. Registered users are more than a billion, but the actively users, the people who are actively using Twitter, okay, in the last 1 month or so, they are using it regularly in that context, it is only 330 million, but registered users are more than 1 billion. Then we got the network LinkedIn, which is again a popular professional network, 500 million. Pinterest, it's around 200 to 250 million users. And great thing about Pinterest is half of these users are only from US alone. 125 million users are from US alone, and rest of the world has around 125 million users. And then Snapchat, the upcoming and the millennials network, we can say 189 million users they have. And Quora, and one more powerful site for our social media marketing works, it is 200 million. And Google Plus 100 million, but unfortunately, due to a recent issue happened with Google Plus, it has been actually not really usable for market now. And also Google deciding to completely remove the Google Plus network as well, and that's also in the report. And the last one we have is a slide share with around 80 million users. Now I would like to ask you a question. Think about it this way. You have a user base in front of you. Example, if I'm doing B2B marketing, I can say to my clients, so we have 500 million global audience for us to start and target. But all the 500 is not our target users from LinkedIn. But if you want to specify certain parameters, yes, sir, we can do, and we can reach a specific targeted audience. So can you imagine such a great volume we have, such a great number of users we have on each of this network? So that is where we are going to utilize our each network for a different context. Remember, social media marketing is more a planned strategy. You cannot randomly do marketing on all the networks and expect results from it. So whenever we think about a client, whenever we analyze the client business, we have to plan it accordingly, like which client will require what network. All right, if it is not feasible, we are not on that network. If it is feasible, then we keep updating on the network. So it depends on the client business as well, which network we would like to use. I hope you understood the stats and how it exactly going to help us in the real time. Now, the most important question of all, why? Why should we do the social media marketing? How would you explain to a client? How do you explain to your, a boss that so we should use the social media? Why? What is the reason for using social media? Number one, very high reach. It's already clear that just now I have shown you all the stats, so there will be no doubt in your mind or no query in your mind that it's not high reach. It's extremely high reach with billions of users already on social network. And one more interesting thing we have to understand here is today's generation. All right, you take a kid 2 years, 3 years, all right, they are already on YouTube. They don't have an account. Parents will create an account for them, but the point is they are already on YouTube. So can you imagine the point of view of the new generation is already online, right? Which means that for the companies from the get go, from the early age itself, they are able to target those audience, and they will actually build the loyalty as well, because as they grow up they will be only using that brand, right? So that's a great way to start for the companies, because from early age itself they can able to target. But remember, there are some rules and regulations for targeting kids products and all. That is different story altogether. But the point I'm saying is the reach is extremely high. Now, once the reach is extremely high, number two, the second biggest advantage of using social media is customized targeting. I would say I'm running a campaign for one client. All right. The client offering is wedding decorations. Now, wedding decorations are needed by those people who are interested to get married, right? So first of all, they may be single, they may be complicated or something, but the point is now they are ready to get married. Right now the point is I want to reach to the right audience, not to everyone, not to the married people as well. So how do I reach to the person who is a very specific target for us? So what we do here is, in customized targeting, we are going to specifically target people who are engaged, who are in our target location, all right, and whose engagement happen in so and so duration of the time, all right, both male and female. And then we will do the target audience advertising. So that way we can able to pinpoint, all right. Or let's say we have another client, it's in a school, and we want to target the people who are specifically looking for so and so product only. In the sense, I want to target parents and who have a kids between age so and so to so and so. I can do that. So customized targeting is very powerful. You can target people by their age, by their gender, by their personal status, by their professional details, by their educational details, by their interest. Many options are there, which we are going to discuss in the program itself. So let's see, we have a cost effective. I would say one of the most powerful thing about social media is it's extremely cost effective. I would not say cheap, but I would say not too free. Okay, it's actually very cost effective in the sense, if you have 100 rupees, okay, or if you take in dollar terms, you have $5. With $5, you can actually do an effective marketing by reaching perfect audience in your industry. You can do that. All right. If you take Indian market, with 100 rupees, you can do a lot of stuff on social media. So it's money is not a barrier to entry as well. So even small companies can also start using social media because it is very cost effective and entry. There is no minimum limitation like you have to spend 10,000, 1 lakh. No, you can even start with 1,000 rupees also, but that 1,000 rupees will give you the return over investment. And then we have very good brand awareness. If you are on social media, think about it. When you see a page which has 1 million likes, so automatically you find, yeah, this is someone who has a brand name, correct? So brand awareness is something where the more and more people see you on social media, the more and more people see your page post, the more and more people recognize you, then automatically the brand will get built. Now think about the YouTubers, the popular YouTubers. 2 years, 3 years back, no one even exists on YouTube, but within 2 years of time or 3 years of time, all these top YouTubers today are actually a brand in themselves. The name itself is a brand today, right? Now how did they become a brand? It's all because the power of YouTube, and they have created some great quality content which help them to transfer their own themselves into a brand itself. So that is basically brand awareness can be a great opportunity for your social media marketing. And then higher engagement. Unlike SEO, I would say SEO, the engagement is actually very low. If they fill the form, you will respond back. That's a prospect basically. But when we talk about social media, and think about this video also, so high engagement that you can ask any question you want in the comment section and you will respond as well. Which means, like, even if you are not connected to me directly, even if you are not connected to me straightforward, but still you are able to communicate with me. See, either you are a student, either you are not a student of our institute, no problem, but still you are able to speak with me and I'm able to respond back to you. That's very high engagement. So in general, other metrics, what happened, you have to be a customer to engage with the brand, right? But here, no barriers, you can actually engage with any of your users who have just connected with your social media page itself. So that's very high engagement. Next, and also my amazing part about engagement here is, this engagement is again two dimension, which is like you have engaged, they can again reply back to you, and I can like your comment, they can share. It's like a multi-dimensional engagement option will happen, where there will be a great opportunity for companies as well as for individuals. And then you can develop customer loyalty with the concept of social media. You may have seen so many products are online, where if you say something bad about those products or those brands, all right, there will be a lot of loyal customers who will defend them in the comment section. They'll say, no, no, this is a great product. Maybe this one issue may have happened. You may have noticed that in YouTube especially, or in Facebook most of the time. So customer loyalty will be developed with the help of social media, where people really love you and they will be being a brand advocate for your business as well. So that is one more reason. And then finally, the most important reason is high ROI. Now, if I ask you a question, if you can spend 5,000 rupees on a Facebook ad campaign with a proper strategy, proper targeting, and you get, say, for example, 10 leads for your business or 20 leads for your business, it's amazing. You may say, sir, why? Because the 5,000 rupees, if you spend on any general marketing in offline, you know what you can get in 5,000 rupees in offline, according to my knowledge is concerned. 5,000 rupees, if you spend in offline, you may be printing brochures, like it's called as pamphlets, flyers, you can print. And in general, one flyer will cost you, if it is a print, it's a color print flyer in one side, it may cost you minimum 1 rupee to 2 rupees for one printout. Okay. Now, if you consider 5,000 rupees, how many flyers I'll get? If you consider 1 rupee also, 5,000 flyers you can get in 5,000 rupees. That's it. Now, how many people you can distribute? Now, for distributing it, you have to pay money, right? So you go outside and you give to random people who are not even interested. People will see, they will throw it out. Correct? What is the ROI in that? You see, even if one person come to your place to see your service, it's a big challenge. It's even sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes what happens, the person who take distribution will take it and he will just throw it all the pamphlets in a dustbin. That they do like that. They just collect the money and they will throw the. So there is no reliability in offline, right? So the point here is, why it is high ROI? 5,000 rupees invested right on Facebook, all right, or Instagram effectively, if you do it properly, I can guarantee you the lead conversion ratio, the conversion rate. Now, how many people I can reach? Now, it depends brand to brand, location to location also. But on an average, I can tell you that if you are able to spend, say, for example, 100 rupees, you can easily able to get 1000 impressions on Facebook or on Instagram, meaning 1000 people can see your ad at least, okay, with just an investment of 100 rupees, which is a great return if you consider even in terms of branding also. So that's the one reason why we should use social media marketing. So these are all the reasons why we have to work out. Now, the most important aspect. So now we are convinced that we should use social media marketing, but what should be our stage one? What should be set for our company before we begin the concept? So first thing you have to remember is define your goal. Why you are doing social media marketing? You can't just go right away and start doing social media marketing. You have to plan. Why are we doing? Why am I doing this social media marketing? So define your goal. Now we have different types of goals. According to different clients, we will set the different goals. And according to goals, we have to choose the social network. We have to choose the audience targeting and many more factors depending on the goal. Let's see what are the goals we have. Number one, the most common goal of any brand in social media is the first thing they ask, we want brand awareness. What do you mean by that? Now, let's take, for example, there is some celebrity or a new cricketer. He just joined Indian cricket. You know what? He first asks for, if to his social team, if he has any, he will say, I want popularity. I want a lot of people to see and follow me up, so that people will start recognizing him as a brand, so that advertisers and all will come into come with their advertising offers as well. So brand awareness is something where companies or individuals are looking for high visibility of the brand, and this is done with the help of likes, with the help of followers, so that people can recognize them as a big brand. Now that's a simple thing. If our page has 100 followers or 100 subscribers, you will not trust at all. You say 100 subscribers is not a big number, but see, we have more than 30 to 40,000 followers. Even that is a trust. It's not a big number, but in terms of trust factor, users say, yeah, it's fair enough, it's a good number. Am I right? But if it is complete like 100, 200, no one will really trust. So brand awareness can be built with the help of social media marketing. For this, we have campaigns and other strategies to implement. So that's a goal number one. Now, goal number two. The second common goal in social media, client will say to us directly. He says, see, as a we want business. We are looking for leads. We are looking for sales. We want conversions. All right. So that is also perfectly possible in social media. But you have to decide it. That's what I said. You decide. You want business development, then you focus on the campaigns which are going to give you leads or which are going to give you the sales. But you're not going to go for branding or something in that aspect. So think about what is your goal. So your goal can be brand awareness, or your goal can be business development. Business development in the sense growing the business of the company by generating more leads and generating more sales. So we will be going for that aspect. That is also one goal. Next goal in social media marketing is customer support. Now, if you go and check Twitter, all right, and you go to Twitter and check some pages like HDFC, all right, HDFC have two main accounts. One is HDFC Bank, and one is HDFC Bank Case. Even recent issue, I will tell you, I had a small issue with my credit card. So what I did actually is I contacted HDFC support. I was unable to get any proper response from the IVR system. I was unable to get connected. Then what I did is I just sent a tweet to HDFC Bank underscore case. There is a specific ID for HDFC Bank customer care in Twitter. I tweet to them and I have explained my issue. Then they send a message back to me with the proper details of how to connect to their system and all the details. I said I connected, but I'm unable to connect. I'm unable to speak to the executive. Then what they did, they sent another option. They said that this is an email address for any issues after you are unable to do it. So I sent them the mail and then I got a response back for them, and the problem what I was facing, it was sorted out. So which means that a social media is a great way of engaging with the customer and providing support to the customer. So all the big brands will have definitely a support page on Twitter, and also on Facebook also they have some support pages where they will be giving the customer support to the users and their customers. That is the option. And the one more important thing is engage with customers and build relationships. See, this is one of the most important aspect I was telling you. So the goal here is building relationships. See, you may not able to sell the product directly to the customer, but you know what happens when the engagement, when the relationship is built in wrong run, all right, that customer actually will buy the product. You know, in Facebook, what happens? First, you like the page, you see some post, you may not be interested to buy the product, but as this relationship is building, you're commenting, they're posting, you're commenting, you like a post. What happens is slowly you get that brand in your mind, and when next time you really want to buy the product, you will decide, yeah, I would like to go with this brand because already I'm engaging, already I'm in touch with that brand. So building relationship is very important, because see, today's world we require customer retention, because there are so many options available in the market. If you just take one time customer, it's not going to work for you. So you need to do the retention of the customer. In the sense, one of the best way to do that is make your customers follow you on Facebook, follow you on Twitter, follow your YouTube channel. So you keep giving them new content, so they, even after the sales complete, even after they use the product, but still you're always engaging with them and they are very happy with your service, so they will become your brand advocates and help you spread your brand. So building relationship is one of the major aspect which we want to work in our social media campaign. So this is the reason why we have to work on our social media marketing. So I have given you pretty different good number of reasons why we have to work on social media. So in conclusion, let's do this point in a simple way. Whenever you get a project in social media, speak to the client, ask him what is your business, right? Who is your target audience, what is the location we are targeting, all these details, and then take the data and then see what aspect of the business will they really want, what is their goal to achieve. Is it branding, is it lead generation, what is their goal? Then based on that goal, we will be using any of the social network which is visible for the client. So here in our discussion, in our actual video program, and also in our classroom program, these are all the networks we are going to study: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, Quora, LinkedIn, and Google Plus and SlideShare. But unfortunately, due to, as we know, that Google Plus recently have, due to some technical, some hacking issue and data breach issue, they have completely shut it down for general public. All right, in the sense they are almost shutting down. So Google Plus, we are not going to be is not going to be a part of our program, but all the other networks we are going to discuss in our actual video program. So I hope you understood the fundamental. This is just an introduction topic of social media to just give you an idea, and the next session will be about the introduction of the Facebook marketing, how to start with Facebook ads, how to start with Facebook page, what is the Facebook strategy, and all that. That also will be going to be releasing very soon in our channel itself. I hope you understood, and also I would request you to please follow us on our various social networks. Like on Facebook, we are on facebook.com/webtrainingsacademy. On YouTube, you can already you're watching. If you're watching on YouTube, you can directly subscribe to our channel. Instagram.com/webtrainings. Twitter, and then LinkedIn. You can follow us on LinkedIn for company updates. Pinterest, as well as SlideShare and Quora. And I would say Quora is a new network, so we have just joined Quora. Quora is also very effective way to ask questions. And I would like to tell you that if you have any questions specifically, you can directly ask me on Quora also. You can ask me in the comment, but you can also ask me on Quora also. I would be answering that question. So this is our introduction topic of what basics of social media marketing. In our next video, I'm going to upload as well. That video will be about how to work on Facebook, how to create your account on Facebook, how to create a Facebook page, what are the strategies, what are the basics we have to follow in Facebook. I hope you understood this. And if you like the video, you can actually like our video on YouTube as well. You can share our video on YouTube, and also if you're watching this on YouTube, you can also subscribe to our channel as well. Thank you very much.